What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome to another A&R review. Today we are looking at Spider Gwen from MAFEX. Spoiler alert, there's Spider-Ham in here too. This is how she appeared in the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Hands down, one of the best Spider-Man movies. If you don't think so, let me know in the comment section, because I would love to hear your best Spider-Man movie. Don't fight me on this, but have a conversation with me about it. The character of Spider Gwen, also known as Ghost Spider in the comics, first appeared in 2015 and quickly became one of the most popular superheroines of Marvel. I feel like she's everywhere. She's in movies, TV shows, video games, and she even has another 6th scale figure coming out from Hot Toys, almost the same time as this one. So before we begin having a look at the box and the figure inside, I do want to mention one thing. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching this video, go ahead, click the subscribe button and leave a comment on our videos, because every month we're giving a prize away to our subscribers. So click on the subscribe, leave a comment, and you get a prize every month. It's just that easy. So let's have a look around the box here. Well, this is your typical MAFEX box, you know, your nice square box here. You got a big window at the top here with the figure, all the accessories. And at the bottom here it says 134. So that's 134 figures made by MAFEX in this line. So, and then you got the Spider-Verse logo with the insignia here and the Marvel sign. So yeah, pretty much, you know, your typical MAFEX packaging. On the side here, you've got a full picture of her. The other side, you've got a picture of her doing one of her poses. And then in the back, you've got the figure and all the accessories it comes with. So yeah, and then the top, got the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse logo. Bottom, you've got the barcode, and then you got this hologram here, which makes it authentic. It's not a bootleg, it's actually authentic. All right, time to open up this package. So one thing right off the bat, they have a nice background here from the animation. So I like that little, you know, insert in the box. It's pretty cool. And look at all this goodies. Look at all the hands. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sets of hands. Let's give them a hand. So here she is out of the package, and I gotta tell you, she is very tiny and delicate. I mean, I'm afraid to like move her because I don't want the arms to like snap off. She is very, very delicate. It's almost scary how thin the arms are to the shoulders here. I would caution, be very, very delicate with her, because yeah, you could probably snap an elbow or shoulder joint or something just by moving her around. I am gonna move her around just because it's a review and I'm gonna do my job in her breaks. It's okay because I bought 2 of them. So for the purpose of review, I'm gonna wrench around the figure and see how she is articulated. All right, so starting at the top here, dumbbell joint for the neck, and you have a ball joint at the base of the neck. So you got a lot of rotation and movement here. Of note, the actual hoodie, look at that, magnets, baby. That's pretty cool. So it stays actually in place. It doesn't, you know, go forward, doesn't lean back here, the hoodie, which is pretty cool. And then obviously she comes with the multiple heads. We can swap them out, and I'll show that later on. But she does have butterfly joint. She better, because Spider-Man characters all need to have butterfly joints to get the best poses out of them. In terms of the shoulder and the arms, well, you have bicep swivel, you have double elbow, you have the ball here for the wrist, so you have full rotation, and you can move them around any way you want. That's the way MAFEX does their articulations for the limbs. For the torso area, you have upper body swivel and waist swivel, which is really cool to have both. And then the thigh area, no thigh cut, but you have thigh rotation here, and you can drop it down just a little bit there. And then for the knees, you have double knee, and the ankle area, ball at the ankle, and then you have toe articulation as well. So for such a small character, they were, you know, they're really careful on giving you some good articulation throughout the body. And one of the things about her, she looks very fragile, but you know, upon moving her, she doesn't really kind of, it's not loose. I know the Wolverine figure that I have from MAFEX,
if you just move the shoulder, it'll just pop right off. Like it just, maybe it's an issue with my Wolverine, but I did notice that with some of the MAFEX figures, that the limbs seem to just quickly just come off, right? With her, I'm pulling on it, and you know, I don't have any issues with that. So even though she looks delicate, she's holding her own here in terms of the limbs being strong and attached to the rest of the body here. So I do like that. And aesthetic wise, she's got this nice texturing throughout the legs here. The dots actually feel a little bit, it's smooth, but it just looks really nice. It feels like there's bumps there, but it's just tricking the mind, right? Just the way it's, you know, laid out here. Paint wise, the eyes, everything, there's no bleeding here. The white is nice. The pink and the lines and details around the elbow area is really nice with that Spider-Man lines. So it's really cool. And then obviously the feet having that turquoise color for the shoes, which is nice. It's signature for her in this look. The back, they painted it nicely here. So there's a lot of details about her that I really, really like. The eyes especially, it's got that cartoony shading around the eyes there, the pink. So that's cool. A lot of detail, a lot of care went into making this figure. This might be another hit. I mean, they're just killing it in MAFEX right now. We just did the Gambit figure, and you could probably check that out in one of our videos there we did. And they destroyed anybody in their path right now. Mezco might have something to say about it, but we'll see. On to the star of the show here. We got Spider-Ham in the house.
Spider-Pig, Spider-Pig.
So this guy was included as an accessory, but he's a character on his own, right? And he looks so cute and cool. Look at that. He's got a tiny little pigtail that's curled in the back there. The details on this guy is so nice. He's got that angry, you know, upset face. Then he's got these little accessories. No, one accessory. The mallet here. You know that it had to include the mallet. I mean, how could you not include this? Then he has additional hands here. You know, the web shooting hands. He's got two of them here. And articulation-wise, this guy does have head articulation, moving around. The arms do move around, and they actually come off because you can add those arms in there. Unfortunately, the legs do not articulate, and nor do they serve as a good base to prop this guy up properly, because his head is so ginormous that it just wants to fall over. So you gotta kind of hit him with the right balance there to get him standing there. I wish the legs articulated. It would have been really cool. See what I mean? It just falls over. But yeah, it would have been nice to get the legs to articulate as well, because then you can get him into like running poses with the rest of the team. How funny would that be, having him running with them, you know, in the background with the mallet chasing somebody? But yeah, I mean, they didn't have to include him in there, so this is sort of like an added value in my opinion, because the stuff she comes with is enough, I think, to warrant her by herself. I would pay the money that it cost me without this guy in it, but the fact that they added him in there, hey, it's pretty cool. I'll take that any day of the week. So about me talking about him not standing properly, well, I just realized in the package it comes with a clear base at the back here that you can attach him, and then he could stand there and have no issues. So yeah, that solves that. But I still wanted him to have articulate legs because I wanted him running with the mallet. Accessory wise, well, she comes with a ton of web here, so you got all kinds of different sizes for the web, so you can swing her around or take pictures of her using the webs to reach into buildings. Heads here, she's got a squinting one right here with the mask on, and then she's got two here without the mask, and they look fantastic. They look really good. The eyes, the hair, the actual color, skin color here, the lips, it looks really, really good. A lot of detail here, even the part where she's shaved on the side here. It's so well done. It really is like looking at the animation coming out to life here, 3D here. This looks really, really good. Good job on them making these. Then you've got the actual hood, extra one that kind of flips down, so you can have her with the hood down, because the one on her is magnetic there. And then extra shoes here with magnets in case you want to have her on a fridge or something on the wall. So these ones have magnets, whereas these ones don't. I was asked by somebody in our team what the difference was. That's the difference.
I'm on the team.
You want to go with the hands?
Go team, go!
Hands. Oh. You know, beware what I ask for, right? I always ask for lots of hands. Well, they gave me lots of hands.
yeah, fun parts here. So you've got hands with magnets on there, so you can get her to kind of, I don't know, clamp onto the walls. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. Then you've got the, you know, the traditional web shooting hands here. Then you got stop in the name of love hands, 2 of them here. This is really stop. And then you got fist here when he wants to punch Peter or Miles. Gripping hands. And my favorite is this thumbs up, all elite wrestling type of thumbs up from Orange Cassidy. If you watch AEW, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Lots of hands, lots of options. Absolutely cool. This is, you know, this is MAFEX. This is what they're doing these days. They're just giving you tons of things here with your figures to just change it up. For photographers, action figure photographers, this is like a gold mine here for everybody. You got so many options to get great photos. All right, for comparison, we've got a couple of MAFEX figures here. We got Miles here and Peter B next to these two right here. And yeah, these two are the same height, and Peter B is supposed to be a bit taller than these guys, and Spider-Ham's supposed to be really tiny, and he is. So I think that all of these guys here now as a team look really cool. Hopefully we get more characters from the Spider-Verse from MAFEX, Noir, Penny, Prowler. Let's see if we can get those guys maybe by 2025 MAFEX. You know, I'm just saying. And here we have Marvel Legends figures. We got Gwen, who is just massive compared to her, like towering over her, bigger sister, whatever you want to call her. Different scale because MAFEX is generally a little bit smaller. And then you have Peter B here and Spider-Ham right there, which is a giant version of that guy. But it's funny, this guy is being a little smaller, but he has more articulation than him. He has 0 articulation, except for head movement here. That's it. No arm movement, no legs. So he has more articulation than this guy. And yeah, Peter B, he's actually the same size as the MAFEX one. So yeah, just weird that how she's so big compared to her MAFEX counterpart. And finally, we've got the MAFEX Spider-Man, arguably one of my favorite Spider-Man figures of all time. And then the surprise of the year is the SV Sentinel Miles. This is a great figure with a ton of accessories. So, and I think these two scale really well as well here. So not just the MAFEX Miles, but the Sentinel Miles here works really well with this Gwen and with Spider-Ham. So yeah, great heights for all of these guys and very comparable here. Final thoughts on these two. Well, they're a pair and they're really cool. The accessories they come with, well, she comes with, and he does come with a little bit of accessories, but not a lot. The mallet makes up for it though. The hands, she's got a lot of options. Different head sculpts. The Ashwell's one without the mask on look killer. They look exactly like out of the movie. For me, this is another home run by MAFEX. Say what you want to say about the petiteness of her and the fragileness of the limbs. I moved them around and I had no issues with them. I wasn't afraid that it was going to break off like some other MAFEX figures. So yeah, this is another home run by them. If you're a fan of the movie, if you're a fan of Spider-Verse, all the characters, then this is, I would believe, an upgrade compared to the Marvel Legends. Yes, the price is more, but look at what you're getting. We showed you all the accessories, and then as well as the articulation of Spider-Ham here. This is a must. If you're a fan of Spider-Man or Spider-Man lore, you gotta pick this figure up. What you also gotta do is hit that subscribe button and leave comments on our video, because if you do, you have a chance to win cool prizes every month. As always, thank you for watching. Have a great day.